talking, the idea arises in me, then my mind conceives it, and with clarity, the amount of clarity with which I can conceive the idea, with that amount of clarity I will be able to express. In fact, in the Yoga Shastra it is said, if an idea when it rises from you, it is from Narayana it is coming, it is 1,000 elephant power, not horsepower. Horsepower is in the modern mechanical engineering, horsepower. There they calculate it as elephant power, 1,000 elephant power. By the time it comes in your mind and you conceive the idea, it is reduced to almost 500 horsepower. Why? It is mixed with your own vasanas, your own preconceived ideas, it will be mixed up. By the time you express it, 0 elephant power. The listener listens, but he listens, I don't understand. How did he say? Supposing a man can bring about as much as possible the strength and vitality of the divine thought that rose in you, by the time you express, it is called eloquence. The man can really communicate. He has got the word, mastery of words, and he does it very well. And not that he talks so softly that half the crowd cannot hear. You must be able to talk in such a way that even the stupid one who is thinking of something else for the breakfast, his ears must be pierced and the mind is slightly woken up. Walk Vaigari, Shabdanjari. He must have enough vocabulary in him that the right word at the right time must come to him. A mastery over the language, or else you cannot express. What I mean is, no, not that. What I meant was, sorry, I can't express. Because lack of words. Ideas are there, but lack of words. Shabdanjali, Shastra Vyakhyana Kaushalam. That kushalata, dexterity, ability, efficiency in communicating to others the deep and subtle suggestions of the Shastra textbooks, the great philosophy textbooks, the subtle meaning of it, which is not obvious, and it must be communicated to you. These abilities in you, Vaidushyam Vidusham Tadvat, they are all glories of Vidusha, a wise Pandit, a great Pandit. And these are all Bhuktaye, they are all very useful. Develop it. Oh, brahmacharis, develop it. Why? Bhuktaye. You can get a lot of guru shishyas and they will give you guru dakshina and go and eat 3 times a day. Bhuktaye. Natu muktaye. None of these things will contribute to your mukti, liberation. You are still a stupid ego. Paratattva, the highest reality, avijñādam, you have not known. What is that supreme state? You have no experience at all. Pare tattve, shastradhitistu nishphala. All your knowledge of the Shastra, the Upanishads, the Brahma Sutras, Vivekachudamani, everything I have studied, mastered, yes, all that is useless, nishphala. Because they are the means, and the means have not taken you to the goal, the cause for which we have been preparing these means. So, Shastradhi, the understanding that you have got of the Shastra are nishphala. There is no phala, it is useless. That is true, Sarji. Unless you realize it, all these means are no good. You are right. I went to the bazaar, brought the vegetables, and I washed it, and I cut it into pieces, and cooked it. All these are means. For what? To bring satisfaction for your hunger, to eliminate your hunger. But eating you are not done. And so long as you are not eaten, all these work are nishphala. It's at that time that your uncle and the nephew and the brother-in-law came. He said, "Aiya, khana khaiye." And they all ate with a vengeance because it is not their food. And there is nothing left over. Nishphala. You were hungry and that is how you started the cooking, and there you are. Everything is gone. Cooked, all right, but nishphala. There's no effect at all. In the same way, all your Shastra, the study of the Shastra is all nishphala, fruitless. If you have not gained by it a direct experience of this oneness of self. Chalo. This is logical, I can understand. And the student is still listening. And the teacher says, Vijñāte api. And if you have realized that oneness, pare tattva, that paratattva, if you have understood, Shastra dhiri sunishphala. Thereafter, Shastra study is nishphala, useless. See? What? If you have no knowledge of the higher, your study is not fulfilled. Very good. And if you have known the other, no, study is useless. Swamiji, ye to pehle hi kahna tha. Then I would not have wasted my energy to understand what you are talking. Why? Shastra study is useless. If I realize or not realize, in either case, it is useless. This is how first you understand. Then you say that, yeah, my teacher has gone crazy, mad. He is contradicting all the gurus, all the scriptures. Everywhere it is said, study, 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 contemplate, meditate. You say that isn't it? Then the student thinks a little more. Oh yes, it is true. Merely because I have studied the Shastra, it is of use, no use at all, you must come to realize. Once you have realized it, it is meaningless for you to study the scripture because the scriptures are third-rate expression of what this reality is. Words can never express it. And the teachers are struggling hard, stammering from moment to moment to communicate somehow or other to the stupid student in front of him. And when the stupid student, through the stupidity, when he goes to, when he has realized, Shastra Adhiti Purush.